So a little while ago, I had a gentleman come to me and ask for help. He was in his 60s. So again, I work primarily with youth. But he was in his 60s, and he came and he said, I really want to cut down my 5K time. Any runners in here? Yeah. Okay. And he said, I want to take several minutes off my time. And that's totally doable. Usually takes some effort, right, to take off several minutes off of a 5K, right? So he said, this is what I want to do. And so we talked about what it was going to take to do that and our plan for the summer. And he's not a real avid runner. He just barely started, maybe 2 years ago. And he just kind of runs like the 4th of July and the little races, and come from a small town. So he's just kind of finding the small races around. He says, okay, I really want to do this. So I looked right at him and said, why? Why do you want to do it? And he gets like all giddy. And he goes, well, I really like blowing past those young people at the end. And I said, really? And he goes, yeah. Oh, I like being older than them and I like beating them. And then he stops, right? And he goes, well, really? I know it's good for my health. I know it helps me relieve stress. I know I'm setting a good example. And I was like, well, those are all nice, little perks. Let's go back, right? So, crazy thing, we talked about our plan, but we hadn't put a plan in place yet, right? Not 5 days later, I get this text, 9 a.m., Saturday morning. Guess what? I took 4 minutes off my time. Okay, if you're a runner, you know what that means. That's insane in less than 5 days. He'd done nothing in our plan whatsoever to do this. Okay? I know, crazy, right? I said, oh my gosh, how'd you do that? Well, I just kept thinking about blowing past people at the end. and when he started to slow down, he'd see somebody in front of him, I'm gonna get him. And he'd take off, right? What did he have in his head? A mindset. What? I'm looking for another word. His why, his motivation, right? Now, is anyone willing to share one of the goals you wrote down and shared with your partner? I have chocolate, people.